How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Project Open Box. I'm your girl Tania. You can follow me or follow the project at Project Open. Get it together, right? Hashtag Project Open Box. Or we have a Twitter at Project Unboxed, or you can follow me at Soletic Love. This is my girl Amber. Hey, girl. Hey. So I thought it would be fun, something a little different for us to do a group question. Ew.
I'm so nervous.
So, without further ado, you guys know what this is about. This is Project Open Box. It used to be dubbed the Transparency Project, where we are open, we're honest, and we're just, kind of raw. And we're going to talk about whatever the question is. And
we don't know.
Yeah, so we're going to get right back into this box and get to it, huh? Ready?
I'm so nervous.
You're so nervous? Well, I have more questions. You guys, please send me more. You can email them to me at lyricpaintedpolaroids@gmail.com, or you can send them to me at Soletic Love on on my Twitter, or you can also send them to me on Instagram at Dame Soletic. So yeah, or also Facebook. However you guys choose to get in contact with me, send me some questions and I'll gladly answer them. But no matter what it is, I've been getting some really good ones, so we got some new stuff coming. We're on number 23. Okay, let's see what number 23 says today. 17, 20. Okay, here's the question. My mother and my stepfather kicked me out and my 2-year-old, kicked me and my 2-year-old daughter out on the street. They did this because I was 5 months pregnant and I had just found out. They try to reach out and speak to my daughter through other people, but I don't want them to because of the hurt and the pain that they have subjected us to. I don't think I can forgive them. Although I want to try, is it right to just live my life and excommunicate from them because I can't trust their love?
Ooh. That's... Wow. Okay. So, I've been through similar situations as that. Sometimes it's a lot easier to disconnect and refocus and find out your boundaries and what you're comfortable with. I've done that quite a few times, and when I do that, it kind of gives me a more clear understanding of where my life needs to go and what I'm willing to tolerate. But if you're going to try to get to my children, you definitely have to go through me because I'm going to have very strict regulations of what I will allow in their life and what I won't. So I'm not a perfect mother. I have my own struggles that I deal with my children. But as far as subjecting them to other people, there's things that I won't tolerate. So if you just feel you're not ready to do that, take your time. I would say take your time and kind of do that, because sometimes you really find peace in the separation. You really do. I did. I really liked it.
Okay. Well, I've never been through that per se with my immediate family, like my mom or my dad, but I know that I've been through it with like their other parental figures. But I think, me personally, trusting someone's love, we can start with that. Trusting someone's love is imperative. And if you feel like it's shaky, then you have to, just like she said, you do have to take a step back. And you have to take the time to reevaluate yourself as well as the situation and how it affects you as a whole. If you don't take the time to reevaluate it, you're going to feel bombarded with what it is that they want. And then you lose sight of what it is that you need and what your children need and what it is that you want for them. So if someone is reaching out to other people, regardless of who it is, and not respecting your wishes as far as you being a parent and those being your children and you covering them, then first off, they're not respecting you, for one, and they're not respecting your boundaries, which is important in any relationship. If you have boundaries and you have things that you don't want done, then that's a violation. If regardless of who it is, whether it's your parents, it's your cousin, it's your sister, your brother, your best friend, it's a violation if they're doing something to you or to those that you're the caretaker of that you don't accept. So yeah, taking a step back and just reevaluating the situation and actually just allowing time to try and to give you clarity and healing is really important, because otherwise the relationship is going to become toxic and you're going to feel like either you're going to feel like you're lost in the relationship and just giving more than you need to give and they're just taking all the ground, or they're going to feel that way. And either way, it's not healthy. And the important part of life is for all your relationships to be healthy. And in order for that to happen, you have to have proper boundaries and everyone has to feel comfortable in the space that you're in. So yeah, I totally agree.
That's very true. I kind of think too, you can forgive them in your own time, like your own process. And once you do that, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to trust them completely again, but just take steps to advance the relationship and see where it goes. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, with that, like, I would just say it's going to take the time to forgive them, but you may not necessarily trust them just because you forgive them. And just because you forgive them doesn't necessarily mean you have to allow them back into your life. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you just have to make that determination of how to separate those.
Yeah, totally. Forgiveness is not forgetting. In forgiving people, it's important to remember. I hate to keep using the word imperative, but it is imperative. That you remember what they did, because when somebody shows you who they are, you need to believe them, regardless of what the situation is. If that's how they take care of it, then they might not continue to take care of it that way, but giving them those type of grounds continuously is just going to continue to hurt you, and you have to, I don't want to say protect yourself, but you have yourself. You do have to, you're important. And
that's really hard to remember.
Yeah,
though.
You're important.
Like, especially as a mother.
Right.
Like, you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. Mm-hmm. And I lacked in that for a really long time. Like, I just stopped taking care of myself because I was so focused on everybody else, even the people who were, like, I felt were hurting me. Mm-hmm. So I think...
Yeah, I did the same thing. I continue to give and give and give and give and give and give.
And
as long as I felt like, oh, my kids are happy. But how could they possibly be happy when mommy's just like a big old empty monster?
Right.
Doesn't make sense. So, yeah, you have to make sure that you keep yourself happy and whole and healthy so that you can give them healthy self-confidence and healthy upbringing and happiness. Whether you're a mom, a dad, or if it's just somebody that you're caring for, you have to make sure that you're securing you before you can start giving out yourself to other people. It's like when you're on the airplane, they tell you, regardless of who you're taking care of, you have to put your safety stuff on first. You need to give yourself oxygen and put your vest on first. You cannot help somebody else if you are in danger or if you are not healthy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So, that is the answer to our question. This is Project Open Box. You guys follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, and we will be giving you more updates on the new website coming. Yay! And we definitely need more content. If you guys, want to send more questions and want to participate, if you would like to also be a guest, let me know, and we'll make that happen. So, this is Project Open Box. We're all here for each other, where we unveil ourselves and just be open and be raw, and we are going to knock depression down one truth at a time, y'all. So thank you guys for visiting us again. Follow our YouTube station, like and subscribe. Thanks again, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.